Okay, Bertie, it is episode number 126.
126.
126. And we
126. No, 126.
925. What a way to make a
Just sounds like you're saying a phone number. But anyway,
126.
we had lots of news from you today, Scotty. We were back with a bang.
Oh, it was good news. It was good news,
Yeah,
actually.
Good news.
I posed a little question about weights.
Weights.
Remember that? That was
What
a
is
good one.
heavy? What is light?
Yeah.
What is the weight?
I love that question. That's one of those questions.
Why do we
that
feel like we're being pushed down the whole time?
Oh yeah, it's a good, great question. Scientology, probably. That's why it's happening. So it is episode 126, and our main topic was we were talking about the driving license
And how to save your money.
Oh yeah, and phone bills for some reason. But we were mainly meant to be talking about you're getting your first driver's license, our experience getting our first driver's license, and something that we didn't mention was that some people used to post away for their driver's license.
This is true.
Remember that?
Yep.
There was a shortage, or not a shortage, but there was a backlog.
Got in the frosties.
And you just sent away a letter, and they just sent you out licenses. Anyway, Bertie, I cannot think of a name for this.
Yes.
So I'm going to just suggest something that's on the top of my head.
Okay.
That came up.
Quite
Okay, so
recently.
here we go. It's called, for me, Bertie's Geography Topography.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's okay, yeah.
It feels like it rhymed.
It's not funny, but that's the only reason that I...
No, well, I had license to whale.
Oh, it's good.
Oh.
Yeah. You're so good at naming things. This sucks. Why isn't John here? I need the third person to fire stuff off. You just win every week. Stupid game.
Yours was good though. I did like it, but my name has been in titles before.
Yeah.
Bit unfair.
License to Whale. It's very, very good. All right, Bertie, I will line you up for an owl intro.
Okay, let's do it.
You ready? Yet again. It is this week, episode number 126.
License to whale.
You're going to be part of the intro for the podcast. So I had said to Bertie, do you have any of those type of friends that when they send you a video and you don't want to open it and you don't want to download it just because you know it's going to be something absolutely messed up? And that's what my friend Kieran sent me, was this messed up video as per usual.
Hello everybody.
Hello, Bertie.
Welcome to episode 126.
126. I love the number 26.
Sure. I'm 26. Oh yeah, it's a lucky number. Good number.
It's my birthday. 26th
Oh yeah.
of September.
Oh right. Do you do that in your lotto numbers?
No, I don't play the lotto. That's a fool's game.
Oh, don't play the lotto.
You don't play the lotto, do you?
We have a bit of a work syndicate going on.
Ah, yeah. You could
So put a few euro in every month, and then we do the lotto for the month.
What could you possibly get back? Like $1 million or something like?
Well, it depends how much it's worth.
Is it the Euro millions you're playing?
No, just a normal millions.
Yeah. Just a few millions, please.
Yeah, there's 3 of us, so when it's up around 6 million, that's 2 million each.
Do you ever get excited about the lotto?
One time I did. I got the first 4 numbers out.
So
The first 4 numbers that came out, I had them.
No way.
Yeah, it's the only time it ever happened. I got €75.
That's shite.
Yeah,
For 4 numbers,
Yeah,
that's a
no.
lot to come out.
that's more than half the lotto.
That's ridiculous.
Numbers.
And you got €75.
Yeah.
A lotto's
You
a
really
scam.
need is it like 5 in the bonus is the big lotto, and I think then you need 4 in the bonus. The bonus is the big one. If you get that, I think you get a few thousand or something. Isn't it?
Oh, right, really?
I think so. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm not arse playing it. I've lost enough money over the years. I don't need to lose any more.
Well, I suppose it's safe gambling because the lotto only goes on, I suppose, twice a week, so it's not like horse racing.
Yeah, but I mean, like, is it like what they say about weed? And it's like it's a gateway drug.
Gateway drug.
It's a gateway lotto, or it's gateway gambling.
Yeah, maybe.
Get you
Not sure.
stuck into it.
Yeah.
But anyway, it is what it is. How are you, Bertie? How are you?
Yeah, well, we make sure
get straight
you
into
rate,
it.
like,
Oh,
share,
yeah.
subscribe,
Yeah, do that.
follow us,
Yeah, go on.
comment,
Why not?
vote in our polls.
Yeah. Look at our polls.
Do absolutely everything that we ask you to do.
Yeah, please.
We're getting there, slowly but surely. Baby steps still, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're just little babies anyway, so
Yes,
we can't
in,
take
in
any
the
more
podcast world.
any more types of steps anyway. So we're going straight into our topic today, or no,
you have news, man.
I have news.
Come on.
So much news. My birthday is on the 26th September, so if anyone out there in the podcast world wants to buy me presents,
It's a bit early.
send them. Well, no, you better get ready. Send them to
John's birthday is before your
to
birthday.
PO Box 750. When was John's birthday?
21st July.
Oh, 21st July. Okay,
Is
we'll have
before
to
you.
celebrate that on the podcast. For our phantom presenter.
Yes. He's now behind the camera.
Yes, he is, and he does all of our financing
Yes.
for the podcast. That's his
Nice.
job. So yeah, I have some news, Bertie. Would you like to hear my news?
Yeah, let's go.
I love when that little thing comes
Slap me with your rhythm stick.
So Bertie, my news today starts off with the Minister for Health, Stephen Donnelly. Did you ever hear this guy?
Yeah.
He's brought forward proposed legislation, to say legalization, that would increase the legal age for purchasing cigarettes and other tobacco products from 18 to 21,
Yeah, sure, why not?
which is great.
Should there not be a legal age on vaping?
There should be, and there is there not? No? I think
Well,
that
should that not be included, though?
the ban on tobacco products
Because it's
from...
much harder for a 17-year-old to fake 21, I assume, than to fake 18.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. But the ban on tobacco products from vending machines is set to be enacted, while a separate ban on disposable vapes and legislation on flavoured vapes is also planned.
Yeah.
So they are planning to do that, which is great, because that stuff, Jesus Christ, you're putting air freshener into your lungs, like
Bad,
just
man.
spray it down your throat.
And a few people have really
Dumb.
bad manners about the vaping too, don't they?
Yeah, they don't give a shite. They think it's
Yeah.
like they think it's like air freshener.
Yeah.
It's like it's not. Get that shit away from me, please.
No.
So anything that that helps with this, increase the price of them to €50 a vape and
Yeah, I've no issue with any of that.
hammer people.
Yeah.
That's where you get your tax money from. Get
Yeah.
away from my tax money.
Well, I suppose they're aiming for people to stop buying it, isn't it? They're trying to make it that hard to buy it.
Yeah, and that's what it should
I'm
be.
not sure I know anybody that smokes regularly anymore. I think people might smoke when they're out and stuff. But
It's so uncommon, isn't it, to see it?
Yeah. Well, I just
Isn't
go
that
for
weird?
Maynooth as well, because when I started working in Maynooth out the front, you'd always see people out the front smoking and stuff, student stuff. But now the few from the canteen, they smoke out the back of the canteen, the staff or whatever, but they're older.
Yeah.
Very few students you see out the front now where at the smoking bin.
It's so uncommon in young kids even nowadays that like what's popular now is actually like going to the gym and taking care of your body
Yeah.
and stuff. It's class to see.
Yeah.
At the same time, I think I would have feared for my life if in school most of the lads were going to the gym. They would have been huge.
Yeah, a lot of schools have gyms now. The new school in
Yeah,
Maynooth
yeah.
got a load of gear because your man came to us from MC Sport, thought it was for us, but it wasn't. And like
Oh.
they're kitting out a full gym in the secondary school.
No way.
Yeah, it's mad. Like, what do we have? We just had a hall
Yeah. Yeah,
that we
pretty
weren't
much.
allowed in.
Yeah, exactly. Don't buy that. You ruin the floors. Yeah, we had nothing back then, and no one really had any interest other than playing like GA or playing football, like just all sports based stuff. But no, it's great to see. Absolutely great to see. And get rid of smoking forever. It's disgusting. Yeah. Okay, my next piece of news is about cavemen, Bertie.
Give man.
Do you want to know a little fact?
Flintstone. Fred Flintstone.
Yeah, do you want to know a little fact about Fred Flintstone?
Go on, shoot.
Scientists have found that cavemen ate mostly vegan diet in a groundbreaking new study. So rumor has it they invented axes to hunt for avocado toast. A worldwide team of scientists have unearthed new information that suggests Stone Age people ate mostly vegan diet. Up until now, many have pictured early cavemen hunting wild animals before roasting them over a fire and a whole family to feed on. But according to Harvard School of Public Health, our predecessors used simple stone tools that were not advanced enough to grow and cultivate plants, so they hunted, fished, and gathered wild plants for food. So the diet included lean meats, fish, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and centered around protein intake. So while they weren't completely vegetarians,
Yes.
it was a large part of the diet, apparently. So that it was mostly that type of stuff, because it's fucking hard to catch a fish. So
It's
hard.
slippery, so there.
Slippery little feckers.
Yeah.
And it's harder to catch a deer. They're fast. So fast.
Well, I suppose if you had a bow and arrow.
Yeah, that's
must be fairly
true, I
good.
suppose. Yeah, but like they're very fast.
Yeah, they're
If we were cavemen,
and the prance.
yeah, if we were cavemen, we'd be fucked. We'd be eating all vegetables. Pair of avocado toast eating fools. So yeah, there you go. I thought that was interesting.
Good beards though.
Oh, we've class beards. It'd be socially acceptable to have beards and
Did
no
you see
hair.
the alopecia gorilla?
No,
Man, gorillas are ripped.
are they
Did you
really?
see under that for?
Oh,
Tell you.
how did you see it? Is this a website you came across?
No, it was on the internet.
Nice. Alopecia gorilla.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up. Yeah, the art are jacked.
Yeah.
I've got an interesting question for you. I was talking to the better half there at the weekend, and I asked her a very interesting question, which got me thinking, and I suppose we'll get you thinking now.
Oh.
What do you think is the heaviest animal that you could lift?
The heaviest animal.
Yeah, that you could lift. I think we came to the conclusion that it'd be a dolphin. That's probably the.
What weight is a dolphin?
I don't know. You have to presume. That's the fun of it. You don't go googling stuff. You just
Oh,
you
okay.
just have to presume. Like,
Well, I know I can lift a sheep.
yeah, they're not that heavy. What about a Shetland pony?
A sheep is like 55 kilos.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not mostly wool. It's like a little stick figure with loads of wool.
Like, now, the ram is different. The ram would be like probably 85, 90.
He's mostly semen.
Yeah, pretty much. Big balls on them. But the ewes, I'd say, probably are
Big.
60, 65 maybe kilos. Some of them.
Is that heavy? I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I'm not in the weight business.
Yeah, I'd
Would it be heavier than a dolphin? No. No, that definitely wouldn't be. Go on, Google how much a dolphin.
That's going to be the poll now. So go down into Spotify polls and see which is heavier.
Could you lift? This was an interesting one. She said that she might be able to lift a gorilla. I was like, I don't think you could lift a gorilla. They're fairly feckin'.
No, they're heavy.
They're hefty. Like,
What are
They're
the
big.
what was Marcel in Friends? What was he?
yeah, I don't know.
A capuchin.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah, you lift
You
him,
could lift
alright.
one of those. No problem. What about a chimp? They could be heavy enough
no,
now.
Chimp be heavy. They've got the big arms, don't they?
Yeah, but they normally like latch onto you, don't they? I don't know. That's an interesting one now. How much does a dolphin usually weigh? What are we coming up with?
Where is there's the mass?
Again, slippy. But you'd have to come up with some sort of a device, I was saying, to put them into, so that you could have handles. Like just something that kind of closes, and then you've got handles to lift them. So you're going to like deadlift
That's probably cheating.
a dolphin.
It can vary because there's many different species of dolphin.
Give me bottlenose. Is that the one?
The weight
Bottleneck.
can be 50 kgs, and the largest species, like the orca, I thought that was a whale.
Yeah, I
No,
thought that was a whale.
dolphin.
That's a dolphin, is it?
Maybe it's a dolphin family, is it?
Maybe that's why he's so angry.
Can weigh up to 4 tons.
I am a whale. Which can weigh up to what?
4 tons.
Oh, I could lift that, no problem.
I can lift 50 kilos.
4 tons is a bit though, isn't it? So the orca isn't actually a whale. Is that why that's a killer whale, isn't it? They're called killer whales, but they're actually a dolphin. They're just confused.
While orcas are members of the marine dolphin family, Dolphinidae, their overall size is what sets them apart from others in the suborder. Today, if a dolphin reaches a size of more than 30 feet long, it may be referred to by some as a whale.
What?
But the rules of taxonomy still classifies orca as a dolphin.
This is. I identify as a whale.
I'm a whale,
No, you're a fucking dolphin. Now shut up.
I can speak whale.
I can identify as anything I want. Jesus, isn't it a mad old time in human history when dolphins can identify as whales?
Imagine being in school and your name comes up in the roster.
Hey, miss, I'm here. I identify as a dolphin. Right, come here.
Mind blown.
Right, here's my last one.
Okay.
Here's the. Oh, hold on. I'm going to have to stop and compose myself here now. Here's what you can and can't do on Bare Necessities Nude Cruise. First of all, did you know about this Bare Necessities Nude Cruise?
No.
It's a nice name, isn't it? A nude cruise. Good name for a band.
Oh, yeah, because bare necessities.
Nude, yeah, Bare Necessities, Nude Cruise. So nudist travel company Bare Necessities has launched the new nudist cruise to the Caribbean. Its aim is to break down the barriers against social nudity and make clothing optional. Vacationing
Oh, so
and
it's optional,
viable,
okay.
yeah, optional, acceptable, optional. So, what are the rules of this freewheeling vacay? You may ask. Cruise rules require that passengers to be clothed during the captain's reception. The captain's a prude, is he? He just, I don't want to see any of you naked now when I'm eating my food.
I don't want to see any willies.
I am going to be eating my spaghetti and I don't want to see anything else flopping around this room. Captain's a prick.
No helicopters.
And the captain's introduction. So the captain doesn't want to see anyone naked. Why is he steering the ship then? While docked in port and at all times during the dining rooms. So you can't be nude around the food. Nude around your food.
Yeah, would you eat naked?
No, you're a bit messy.
No.
Oh yeah, well, you wouldn't get it on your clothes then. I don't know. Guests are also told to put a towel down before sitting in the stateroom, pool deck, and buffet area. Put down a towel under that.
So you
arse.
can't be buff in the buffet.
This is really interesting. And there's also a ban on being nude in front of other ships in port.
So basically, you can only be nude in your bedroom.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And actually, yeah, pretty much. And there's no fondling or inappropriate touching, apparently.
Oh, wow.
So that's it. There you go.
Dock in my port any day.
Oh my God, Bertie, that's disgusting. So there you go. Bare Necessities nude cruise. Would you go?
I don't know. I think it's optional. Like, I don't think you're going to get thrown off because you've worn clothes too much.
Yeah. So you just go for the schnell.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be comfortable enough. Shorts, yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't
Just
think
shorts.
I don't think I would either. Especially as a man. It's windy out there, might get cold.
Wonder could you get a woolly tuxedo for going to dinner?
That'd be a nice little bow tie on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get away from this before we go too deeply into this
so
topic.
have you ever been given like responsibility that you didn't want, and how seriously would you take it?
Have I ever been given a responsibility that I didn't want?
Yeah. Remember,
I should be careful how I say this now.
with great power comes great responsibility.
I was about to say, I've got 2 kids. No, have I been? No, I accept responsibility like a man.
There's a comedian on the TikToks,
Right.
and he does sketches, and he done one about being bestowed the responsibility of the emergency exit seat on a plane, and how seriously do you take it? And he
that's a good
goes
one,
to
actually, yeah.
saying like, "Oh no, I'm not drinking. I'm on duty."
Oh, that's good.
And then he says, "There's the stewards are having meetings. Should I be involved in that because I'm looking after the door?" And he's like turning around and says, "Don't worry, guys. I got this. I know what to do. You know, lift and pull. You know." So how serious is that job?
Not that serious at all, in fairness.
Oh.
Although I did see something during the week.
Would you mind being the person who's in charge of the emergency?
I don't give a shit. You're not going to crash anyway.
No.
Stupid. But I mean,
I will say who it is, though. Go on.
What did I see? I saw a captain of a plane during the week. He said that he felt that he was getting a bad vibe from the plane.
A bad vibe because it had no phalanges.
No phalanges. No, they did some sort of check and there was something he felt that was amiss. So he said to everyone on the plane, he was like, "I'm not flying this plane. You may all get off. We'll sort out a later plane, but I'm not comfortable taking this plane into the sky." And then everyone applauded and they got off.
Oh.
So I think that's a really good way to get applause. It's just to go onto a plane and be like, "Nah, it doesn't seem safe, guys. I'm saving your life."
Do what Ryanair do and goes, "This plane journey, even though we know it's going to take 90 minutes, we're going to say it's going to take 2 hours." And then when you arrive 30 minutes early, we'll be like, "Ooh, another Ryanair flight has arrived
so
early."
efficient.
If you're looking at him, he is Josh Pug comic.
Josh Pug.
Pugh, P-U-G-H, Pug. Pugh.
Okay, very good, Josh.
You can look him up on TikTok. It's one of his most recent videos on that. I think it's funny.
Boy, Josh, fair play to you. We tag him, will we?
Yeah, we can do. Sure, why not?
Let's just say we'll tag him and then don't.
Yeah, well, we haven't been too bad lately. We've been doing things.
You have. I've been doing fuck all. All right, let me move on to our topic.
You're the sexy voice. Go on.
Yeah. Topic time. So, I don't know if I suggested this or you suggested this. I think you did.
Yeah, we kind of... I suggested it about 3 weeks ago, and then you suggested it 2 days ago, claiming that was your idea.
I didn't even notice that you suggested 3 weeks ago. Actually, yeah. Did you?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Go on, continue.
That is mad. Although that's probably where I got the idea, in fairness. So the idea
I don't get the credit I deserve in
to
this podcast.
talk about, because I heard the loopholes that you have to go through nowadays in order to get a full license.
Oh, yeah.
So back on my day, I did the provisional test and then I drove around for about...
It's a theory test, though.
Theory test, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, what is that different from the provisional test?
Yeah, remember you went into like a van in like, I think I done it in Kells.
That was the theory,
and
was
you
it?
answered like, it was only 30 questions and you had to get like 28 right or something.
And what was the provisional?
That was just your license that you got.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It
You
used to
got
be a
that
green page.
Yeah, but you got that after you did the theory test.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't have to do anything else to get that.
No.
Yeah. So
Just theory test.
I got that. Did my theory test, and I drove around for about 12 years.
I think there's many more questions now. Where when we done it, there was literally only 50 questions you could ask, and it was going to be 30 of those 50.
Yeah, and you
And
got
so
a
if
little
you'd
book.
done the CD often enough, you've seen all the questions.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Yeah, but I think now it's more, and you have to get more right as well.
It's like one of those Joe.ie quizzes.
Yeah, that's it.
You just go back and do it again and
And
again.
you got your little green booklet, provisional license.
There you go. Go drive now.
Yeah.
No L plates. No one gives a shit.
No, I would have went out, I think 4 or 5 Sundays in a row with Dad, and then I was off my own.
That was it.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
But nowadays you have to do how many lessons? Is it 12 lessons?
I think so, yeah.
12 lessons, and each of those lessons will probably cost you anywhere between 60 to 100 euro.
And you can't drive.
by yourself.
Yeah. Well, you couldn't anyway, but like you actually get in trouble now.
Isn't it? Yeah, back in the day it was just like, yeah, whatever.
You know you should have a full licensed driver with you. Yes, guard, I know.
All right, go on then,
Yeah.
come on. Just going down the shop.
Yeah. You get penalty points for it now, and your car can get impounded.
That is craziness. They've gone mad
Yeah.
in this whole road safety shite.
Yeah.
But really, in fairness, it is really good that this is coming.
So you do
in
the
fairness.
12 lessons and then the test, but I've issues with the test.
Right, go on, Bertie. What's your
So
test?
my idea, right now, it might cost slightly more money potentially,
Right, okay.
but I think it should be like workshops.
Okay, go for it.
So if you say, right, you have to do 12 lessons before you do your test, but why not 6 Saturdays over the course of 6 months, perhaps, or whenever you can do them, and then in those each take it a part of driving.
Right.
So in one of them it'll be maybe parking and roundabouts. In another it will be light maintenance, tire change.
All right, I thought you were about to go like, right indicator,
Yeah.
and then next week's left indicator.
No.
I can only go right for a week.
No.
I can't go left.
And like give them knowledge about park, because you think in the test you do now, you could have a sunny day, you could have a rainy day,
Mm-hmm.
and you might never driven in the rain before, and now you have a test in the rain.
Yeah.
So and then there should be a bit about the motorway as well. That be driving on the motorway, because driving on the motorway is a lot different than country roads.
Yeah.
And then
So much faster.
I'm not sure it's possible whether to do like overtaking maneuvers, but definitely like if you had something that you just learn how to overtake, even a stationary thing or whatever. And I think is it below in Cork or somewhere, and I've mentioned on the podcast before that they turned some of their farm into like with a roundabout and lights and all, so
very
they're
good.
instead of bringing people out on the road. But I know in America that it is part of being in school. Maybe they could bring it into like leave and start, because like vast majority of people are going to be at least 17, aren't they?
No, I think it is a
In
part
Leave
of what you're describing is pretty much driver's ed, isn't it?
Yeah.
In the States. So that is for TYs. I think they do driver's education
Oh yeah.
as part of the TY course.
But I definitely think that, if you have different Saturdays, then you have different weather to try and drive and things like that. Because, it's different when there's wipers going and different things are happening. And plus, you definitely need to know maintenance on your car.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like
'Cause I don't.
I don't mean like servicing your car. It'd be great if you could learn how to service your car. But I mean like, even if it's the light bulb, I know 'cause some cars are tricky, but like what are the signs for where your washer fluid goes and your coolant? Because those two look kind of similar if you didn't know which was which. And symbols like that. When things come up in your dash, what are all these lights? Instead of just like randomly, now I don't know if they do it anymore, but you used to go in first and they used to like point to signs.
Right.
And you had to say what those signs were.
Oh, I
before
do
you got
remember
into your
doing
car.
that. Yeah.
And then reversing around the corner. When do you reverse around the corner?
Yeah.
in real life?
I haven't done that
You,
yet.
you need to know parking as well, and different things like that. And I just think maybe over the course of like 6 months, 6 Saturdays, workshops and things like that, I think it'll be far better. And you'd be better drivers then as well.
Absolutely. I'm 100% behind you.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of hoops to jump through, and I don't think that I would have been as, excuse the pun, driven to go and get my license if I had to go and do like 12 of those 12 lessons and then
But
go and do
even with the
It's a
lessons,
lot.
right? So I think I done lessons coming up to me test.
Yeah.
I done 2 or 3. And
Yeah,
then,
me
like,
too, about 4, I
that
think.
pre-test.
That was about it.
But basically, it's like every other testing, so it's basically like the leaving cert. If you remember enough, you will pass.
Yeah, yeah.
Where if you're graded on continuous things, then you can be improved in things. And say you get a sheet from that Saturday that you're on, these are things you need to improve on, because you're going to have a final test.
Yeah.
and things like that. Then if it takes you longer than the 6 months, well then that's just how long it takes you to improve on certain things. And maybe you might have an overall better like driving experience or driving license or whatever at the end of it then as well.
So do you think it should be brought in at school level?
Well definitely that then. Like that would be ideal, and then know how to drive even before you leave school. I think that would be brilliant. But if not, then I think maybe the workshops are probably a better thing.
And what is there anything else actually that around a car you think taking care of? Say like an oil change and stuff. Would you be able to do that?
No, but you definitely need to know where the oil goes, just in case the oil. So if the light comes
check
up,
the oil, check the oil.
Be able to check the oil and dipstick. Make sure that it's at the cold engine, and then make sure it's on level ground as well. Because the amount of people don't do that.
I'd probably be in that group as well.
I think parking is a big thing. Imagine doing a test where like parking is a big part of driving, and it's not in your test. Yeah. And reversing around the corner is not a big part of your daily life driving, but yet it's part of your test. Is that still in the test? I don't know if to do that. I don't even know if to do the hill starts.
Oh yeah, do you remember that?
Because a lot of cars now have the automatic handbrake, and you can't do the hill start now.
Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah.
Yeah, auto hold.
Very good.
Yeah,
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
And you insurance. So I don't know if it's still the same now. It's probably worse, I'd say, nowadays.
Yeah.
But my first insurance, my first car was a Suzuki Swift, and it cost about €300 or €400.
Oh yeah.
It was white, and it resembled a fridge.
Fridge on wheels.
Yeah, basically. And
Nice.
you opened the door, and it opened like a fridge door. It went shoop, and then it had a vice grips to open the window.
And a compartment for your vegetables.
It was a fridge, but I loved it because it meant that I had so much freedom. I could just drive somewhere.
That's a big thing about it, isn't it?
Crazy. But my insurance on a Suzuki Swift, which was 0.9.
Oh, 900cc.
0.9 of a litre. Was $3,000 for the year for a Suzuki Swift.
John's bike probably has more CCs than that.
Yeah, it does actually. I think it is a little bit more than that. But 0.9 of a litre, and it was $3,000.
Yeah.
And I crashed it.
Oh, jeez, well done. Bloody hell. Maybe if you had done 6 workshops,
I know,
you wouldn't have crashed anything.
I wouldn't have been using a vice grips for a window winder. But I loved that car. I loved it. What about your first car and your first insurance?
Oh, as well, I was a named driver on Dad's van.
Oh, that's a good way to go, yeah.
For a while. I don't think they don't let you do that now anymore. Fucking loopholes.
Oh, did they not?
I don't think so. You can be a named driver, but I think... Can you? I don't know.
I think you could, yeah.
But
yes, you can, because I know someone who did, yeah.
No, that was on a van, so maybe not a van, maybe it has to be a car now, because even with insuring a car now, you have to justify why you need a van.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can't just go get a van and insure it. Like,
that's stupid, isn't it?
You need a letter from like your employment or whatever to say why you need.
Give me a van, will
It's just because the tax man is trying to cut down on people doing mixers and second jobs and hustles and all. But,
bastards.
Yeah, so that wasn't too there. I remember that I paying Dad like because his insurance went up. I think maybe €800 or whatever. And then
that's not bad.
The van I had, I think it was over 1,000, maybe 1,200. But of course you paid monthly because you didn't have that.
Yeah.
And I remember I always said if I ever got under €500, I'd pay it outright. Like, and I remember the first year that it was under 500, and how grown up you felt paying the whole thing off.
Yeah.
And I haven't gone monthly. Like,
I still go monthly,
but I still get crazy quotes every year.
Really?
Like I got a quote, I think it was FBD just last year,
right.
And it was 1,800 something.
What?
I know, yeah.
For what? For your car?
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah. Now eventually got it. I think maybe
it's like €400 or €500.
Yeah, it's 400 something. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe it's 492 last year, and maybe it's 420 this year. Or
it's nice to be at that stage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're old enough now that you haven't crashed.
But like, there's no insurance looking after company.
A regulator, you mean?
Yeah, regulator. There you go. So like basically you can do what you want, and like it is shop around. So I've changed insurance company every year for the last few years.
Really? Yeah.
And you just go on every 30 days before your thing is up and try and get a better one or whatever. And I remember one year, and it was 25 plus, and they sent me out a quote because they're dependent on people being lazy and just signing off on the new quote because it takes time.
Yeah.
But if you have time, it's definitely worth it. And I went onto their own website and got cheaper quote. All I changed, I think, was my email address.
Isn't that
crazy? I rang up. It was €220 cheaper. Nice. And I rang up and said, "Oh yeah, you want to pay your?" I said, "No, I have another reference number here. I want to pay this? And she typed it in. Oh, I have it here. I just have to check. And she came like, yeah, that's no bother.
No way.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah, that's how simple it is. So like, definitely shop around because they will just be lazy and quote. But like, everything matters, and it just doesn't make sense. Where you live, where it's stored, your job changes the thing. Like,
is it worth
it's mad
having one day per year where you go through the hassle of checking all of the things that you're signed up to? So like electricity, phone, well, I don't know what else
I think all companies like that. I mean, I think even Sky now, I've never bothered.
But just take one day off a year and go, I'm going to do everything on this day.
Like, I've heard stories of people like Sky ring them up or them ringing Sky up saying they want to cancel, and then they'll do something for them or give them money off or whatever.
Yeah, that's always the way, isn't it? It's like that with the toll as well, the M50 toll. If you ring up the M50 toll, say you get a toll, right? And then you forget to pay it as one does, because you just set down the letter, you're like, shite, I have to pay that. It's €4. Then you forget about it, and then the next letter comes in. It's like it's €56.
Yeah.
Like, oh bollocks!
And then it's court.
And then you've €128.
Oh,
and then you eventually.
This obviously happened to you because you know the figures.
It happened to me twice. And then you ring them up and you're like, I'm so sorry, I have been out of the country, and my car. I was driving the M50 that day. I was driving to the airport. I had to pick up my brother. He lived in Sandymount. I had to come back up the motorway. I went to the airport. I've been out of the country since. I didn't see these letters. I'm just back.
He's only got 2 legs. He's a veteran.
I'm just back today. What can you do? Can you do anything here?
Yeah.
And invariably be like, well, can you sign up to do like your reg to like a monthly thing? And if you don't go through the toll, you don't pay anything. Like, yeah, okay. And then you get it.
Handy, actually.
Then you get it for like €2, and then automatically your card's on the hook, and you don't have to do it again. So with the toll, in my experience,
was it Easy Pass or Easy? What's it called?
Oh, I don't know.
Easy Toll? No, I can't remember.
I don't know. They're probably pulling thousands out of my account every month, and I didn't even notice. But actually, I would notice if they're pulling thousands out.
But you should do the same with your phone, because
yeah.
Once your contract is up, your bill that you get once you're in contract is paying for your phone and your usage. As soon as your contract is up, that means your phone is paid off and your usage goes down. The amount of people don't ring. I went from €70 to €35 a month.
I'm doing this. I'm doing the same. Yeah.
Just ring up, because I actually done it on the app. I don't think I had to ring up on the Vodafone app, because you just change across, because they know, but they're dependent on people being lazy and not knowing that, and still paying €70.
Changed from what, a bill pay to pay as you go? Is that what it was? No, what'd you do?
No, my contract ran out.
All right, so you just let the contract run?
Yeah, my 2 years was up, so my phone is paid off.
Yeah.
So €35 of my €70 was paying my phone, because your phone is €600 or €700.
Really?
And the other 35 is for your usage, which is Red Unlimited or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
So you just go onto the app and you change it around, and then bang, €35 a month instead of 70.
No way, I didn't know that. And you just keep the phone then?
Yeah, keep the phone, until you upgrade again. Whenever you upgrade, then it'll go back up to 70.
Oh, fuck that. Could you just buy a phone and keep your...
Oh, yeah, if you wanted to.
Oh, God, it's the way to go, though, isn't it?
Yeah, there you go. Now, a phone is obviously dear, but they have loads of, like, refurb, .ie.
Yeah, you'll get a phone cheap enough.
If
you're not arsed about your phone, really. Like,
yeah, but I noticed, though, that phones, like, they're lasting longer. They're making the better, to be fair. Because before, I always felt like coming up to the 18 months, the phone started going slow and all. But you can update your phone now. If you look after your phone, I've got an OtterBox, I have the Spartan Shield on it. You know, there's no scratches. It's still working grand. It's doing all things. The battery's still lasting long on it.
Yeah.
The memory is grand. They cleared a little bit of the memory there a few weeks ago. Grand.
Isn't that amazing?
Yep. Where before, you always felt like coming up to 18 months, to start slowing down or whatever. And, you know, when you used to have buttons, the buttons used to stick.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, for our younger listeners, those 3% of under 17s that listen to us, you used to have phones with buttons.
Yeah, that's right. And in order to type the word B, you had to go 2, 2, 3, 3.
Do you have one of these cards?
What is it?
It's a public service card or whatever.
Yes.
Pinhole.
I don't know how I got it.
I went to do it
somehow.
Yeah, I think you have to call into the place in Trim or whatever and get a picture and put it on your card.
Oh no, I don't have one of those. I don't think.
Because I have my PPS card that I got.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
Yeah, with my PPS number on it, grand. But now, a couple of years ago, this was a big thing, and I was like, sure, won't bother. Went to do something with my license because I wanted to do the trailer license or whatever. Another money racket joke as well.
Absolutely,
which you should learn in your 6 months as well. Everybody should be able to reverse the trailer.
Yeah.
I'm quite capable of doing it, but unfortunately don't have a license.
Yeah.
But I definitely think it's a weight thing and how many axes on your trailer and things. But anyway,
it is
when you're
needed,
there,
I think,
yeah.
for the bigger
But
trails.
you need it, so it's mygov.e or whatever. I needed this card in order to go in to apply for the test or whatever. It's like pain in the
It's just
hole.
loophole after loophole after loophole to jump through.
I don't know if it's free or whether you have to pay, but like it's just another thing. You
Yeah.
have your PPS. I know there's a photo on it, but why wasn't your PPS card that you got years ago have your picture on anyway? I also thought that was stupid.
You realise what's happening, Bertie?
Oh.
You're getting to be one of those old grumpy people who's like, why do I have to get this thing in order to do this thing?
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
it's ridiculous.
I don't have to do that. I'm not doing that.
Because I sign in with my PPS number and it goes, oh, that PPS number doesn't have a, what is it called?
a public services card.
Card, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awful. And then you have to go do it.
Right, come here to me, Bertie.
Bullshit.
We've wandered way away from the topic. We went into phones and sticky buttons there for a
Yeah,
second.
but we've saved people money.
We were even talking about like
Stickers to
phone
man.
bills and
Yeah.
stuff. Let's rage against the machine. Right, come here to me. Will we do the waffle game?
Yeah, go on. Have your
Because-
waffle game teed up, ready to go.
It's that time, you know the name. It's the reason we all came. Find the words that are the same. It's that time to play the waffle game.
I'm going to have to just turn this around so you don't see the answers.
No, I won't see it. Am
Okay.
I doing it again? This is the problem with not having John here. I have to do it the whole time.
You didn't do last week, Andrew, didn't
Oh, that's right.
Didn't do the week before, Kevin, didn't
Okay, all right, fine. Fine then. I don't have to do it all the time.
time. Okay, do you have 30 seconds? You can time your own 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm going to give myself a minute because I'm a bad boy. Right, go on.
Bad boys, bad boys. Okay, so in 30 seconds, Scotty, can
Yeah.
you give me the 5 key words about Gordon Ramsay?
Cooking, food, fuck, knives, bastard, eggs, steak tata, chef, yes chef, white top,
What's he been in?
kitchen, Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen, Gordon Ramsay's kitchen face, he TikTok, he cooks food, antelope. Oh, that's gone. Okay. Did I get anything to do with Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah, you
there?
got 2.
Oh, that's not
Yeah.
bad.
So you got Chef,
It's pretty obvious.
you got Hell's Kitchen,
Hey, What's
Master Chef.
he was a master chef, was he?
Yeah, he's one of the judges of whatever Master Chef.
Was he? I don't watch
Yeah.
Master Chef.
He was born in Scotland.
Was he? Even though he's got a big, massive British accent. My name's Gordon Ramsay.
Scotland is Britain.
He should sound Scottish if he's going to be from up there.
And then I had Michelin star because some of his restaurants have Michelin stars.
Oh, very good. Very good,
There you
very
go.
good. Interesting.
Gordon Ramsay. I like Gordon Ramsay. He's a good guy.
He is, yeah.
I like the one where he goes on the tour with
Oh, that one's
Fred
Fred.
and
Yeah,
Gino.
those boys are class. Gino's a good guy. His joke that he said about, and if my mother had the, what was it? If my mother had the wheels, she would be a bike.
Yeah.
Such a good dude. I love it. Bertie, it's time for some shell bombs. Would you like to hear my shell bomb first?
Shell
Or
bombs,
do you-
shell bombs.
what you
shell
gonna
bombs,
do?
shell bombs.
What you gonna do when they come for you? Would you like to hear my shell bombs?
Yeah, let's go.
Or yours first. Okay,
What you got?
so here we go. If you folded a piece of paper,
8 times.
42 times,
Oh my god.
it would be thick enough to reach the moon.
What do you mean thick enough to reach the moon? What?
So, you read that correctly. According to Gizmodo, which is a website which is probably not that trustworthy, all it takes to verify this one is simple math. If you fold a piece of paper in half, it doubles its thickness. And if you fold it again in half, it doubles in thickness again. With that type of
Ages.
exponential growth, it would take just 23 folds for a 0.1 millimeter piece of paper to be 1 kilometer thick, and 30 folds for it to be thick enough to reach outer space, 1,000 kilometers. Unfortunately, the world record for the number of folds is 12. So it's actually physically impossible, I'd
To
say,
fold it.
to fold
42
it
times.
40. What was it again? 42 times. Yeah, 42 folds. Can
John's listening to this. He's frantically Googling to debunk that.
Well, John, there you go. You can come on and undebunk or debunk if you like.
Okay.
But 42 times to space. There you go.
I'm going to have a pronunciation mayor here. But we're gonna
Oh,
give it
yeah.
a
I
go.
love when this happens. Go on, Birds Mill.
So, you always know Los Angeles.
Yeah.
It's a full name.
Oh, I didn't know that. Is it a whale's vagina? No.
That's San Diego.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Los Angeles' full name is El Pueblo de Nuestra Sonora La Reina de Los Angeles de Porcelula.
I think you did actually pretty well there. In fairness, let me see it. Let me have a little crack at it. Full name. El Pueblo de Nuestra Señora La Reina de Los Angeles de... Oh, that's a hard one there.
Yeah.
Porcinuquala.
There you go.
Porcinuquala. That's good.
And I just called Los Angeles. Don't know why they just picked Los Angeles over.
I know, yeah.
City of Angels.
There's so much more there to give in that name.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, Bertie. I believe that is called a...
Yeah, Indians probably named it. Go on.
Probably. Or the Mexicans. You ever were down there?
Oh, yeah. Mexicans are in there, aren't they?
Yeah. Were they? No, they weren't. They're Spanish.
Do you know that
It was just
there's a big, like, because the Rocky Mountains kind of divides East and West America, that, like, majority of people live East and West in America.
Right.
And not many live down the middle. So for, like, such a big country, its density is near both oceans rather than down the middle.
Like Australia.
Just because the Rockies.
Oh, very good.
Yeah,
very good.
the topography of the country.
Topography, look at you.
Oh,
'Tis far from Bird's Mill. You were educated, says you.
yes.
Isn't Australia like that as well? It's all desert in the middle, and it's all
That's
coastal towns.
Yep.
There you go. Shell bombs.
Yep, shell bombs.
Very good.